Right now at 6:30, vinyl music lovers gather at Carthage's Memorial Hall for the Four States Record Show.
Still got some light rain falling across the area. Could see some additional thunderstorm chances. Keep an eye on that. But the big story is the dangerous heat continuing across the 4 states. We'll look at all that coming up.
Also, Root Coffee House and Creperie host Creative Canvas.
The 4 states' most watched news starts now.
I'm Chris Warner, Caitlin O'Shaughnessy. It's now 6:25 on this Monday morning.
Yes, and I got to tell you, last night was pretty scary. It felt like the paparazzi was outside my window.
Yeah,
all those lightning flashes and the thunder. What was going on with that?
We had a very powerful line of severe thunderstorms just roll through the area last night, leaving a number of damage reports behind as well. We've still had a few showers out there this morning across the area. These are continuing to push off to the south and east, but the bigger thing that we're keeping an eye on is these thunderstorms up here around the KC area. We're hopeful they hold together and bring us some additional rain chances. No severe weather, but some rain and thunderstorms would be nice. Unfortunately, it's still looking as though they are going to kind of fall apart and avoid us completely, unfortunately. And last night's storms, again, these are all the wind reports. So the green are wind gust reports, and the orange circles there are wind damage reports. A couple of note just from last night, this is just a couple out of a number of reports, is a house that was significantly damaged with one injury just to the east of Golden City, and an outbuilding that had its roof partially removed just to the south of Wentworth. The big story, though, for the rest of today is this magenta color here. These are excessive heat warnings, and we're talking heat index values today anywhere from 108 to 112, potentially a little bit higher than that across the area, which is something we do not need. And especially Liberty, again earlier, still reporting around 7,000 people without power in our area, and that's just from Liberty Utilities alone, not to mention any of the others. Somebody at MoDOT is awake now, and they are moving that camera around. Interesting. Okay. Never seen that actually happen live like that. So they've decided to point it now back to, well, they're just taking a look around. So take a look around. You can see the cloud cover out there. Still some showers around the Joplin area. And as we look at the KDOT camera at 69 East 520th Avenue, still some wet roads from some rain showers out there as well. This all continuing to roll on through. Our camera 7th and range line is stationary. You can see the dragging on the clouds, some rain showers out there. Otherwise, mostly cloudy, obviously, and cool compared to where we have been the last few days in the morning. We're sitting at 70 in Joplin, 70 Nevada and Pittsburgh, as well as Iola, 72 Chanute, 71 in Parsons, 73 Independent Chitopa, and 72 in Miami. So as I mentioned, as we get our morning started, the showers that we have out there now could hang on through about 8, 9 o'clock this morning. If that activity by Kansas City actually holds together, then we could see this extended a little later into the morning and into the early afternoon, which would help reduce our temperatures a bit. But unfortunately, again, that's not the likely scenario. We're just going to be mostly cloudy through the day. Highs hitting 100 degrees out there with that dangerous heat. Staying hot as we head into the evening as well, and maybe even a few scattered showers, maybe a thunderstorm or two this evening. A couple of those could be strong in our eastern counties, but overall, just a couple of scattered showers. And once those clear out, we're going to be partly cloudy and very mild overnight, upper 70s. We're going to go 84 tomorrow night. Just wanted to point that out. 84 for a low Tuesday night, and that's because of this. 106 Tuesday, 108 on Wednesday, 103 on Thursday. We do have some evening pop-up storm chances Tuesday and Wednesday across the area, and then we're 103 Thursday, 97 on Friday, and then we have thunderstorm chances heading into the weekend, and that's when we start to see a little relief from this heat. Temperatures dropping back into the lower 90s. Caitlin?
Well, folks in Joplin will have to go to a new location to use DMV services. It's not clear why the office closed, though the Breast Cancer Foundation recently closed another office in Springfield, citing revenue issues. They also referenced litigation against the State Department of Revenue over issues with the bid process. The new location will open Monday at 2702 Richard Joseph Boulevard in Joplin. The Four State Record Show was held at Carthage Memorial Hall. Vendors and community members from all over the 4 states got the chance to meet new people and explore the world of classic and modern day vinyl.
You can find some new stuff. You're coming here, you're going to be able to find that gem that you may be looking for forever. It could be one that's just gonna fill your collection up, that you have a list that you're making, that you're coming in here. It can be something that just got made this year and made from the 60s or 70s.
The record show happens twice a year. The next show will be in the spring of 2024. Root Coffee House and Creperie played host to Creative Canvas Sunday. Members in the community were invited to come out and enjoy a warm beverage and pleasant atmosphere as they tap into their creative side.
And I love working with people who have different ability levels, just like kids do. So I'm able to take what I do with kids and kind of apply it to some adults who might be nervous. It gets them out of the house and kind of back in doing things that it's in a family-friendly location. So they're able to come in here and enjoy drinks that Root has, or when we're at other places, different amenities, and hang out with their kiddos or with their friends when they're here.
Creative Canvas will be doing an event in just a couple weeks in Cherrydale. And if you're interested in a cup of coffee, the Root is open Monday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Sunday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Authorities in Shannon County, Missouri have recaptured an inmate who escaped from the county jail on Thursday. Even though Kenny Carpenter is back behind bars, residents are upset about the lack of information after the escape. Reporter Joe Hickman has more.
At the Shannon County Jail on the square in Eminence, this was the scene around 3:45 Thursday afternoon, captured by security cameras a block over, as 42-year-old Kenny Carpenter escaped from the jail through this hole in a recreation area fence. Carpenter had been arrested for violating his probation in Tennessee for drug possession.
The fencing on this thing is like really old, and he was able to break the fence and spread the chain link apart.
Having an inmate on the loose is not exactly unusual in Eminence.
Like, it's one of those things that you're just like, again, when they escape.
In 2014, Jason McClurg, who made national news after being convicted of killing his wife by spiking her Kool-Aid, escaped during a July 4th fireworks show. He was recaptured, as were these two inmates in September of 2020, after they assaulted a jailer and escaped from the same fenced-in area, stealing a man's truck to get away. And the jail was almost closed down in 2021 because of staffing shortages. While inmates were transferred to other facilities for a couple of weeks, the jail was reopened after maintenance was done. Thursday's escape was not announced to the media, and the last Sheriff's Office Facebook post was November of 2022. So some residents are upset that the word didn't get out about an escaped inmate on their streets.
I finally seen a post from another citizen that said, an inmate had escaped. Why haven't we heard anything? Why is nobody talking about this? We are never notified that anything bad is going on. Like, we have to find out from leaks, from people that are listening to scanners.
They should inform us, yeah. Even let us know that it happened. I mean, nobody said, this is what's going on, but I guess they have their reasons.
With his criminal history, there was no threat of violent bodily harm. Plus the fact I have myself and 3 deputies to cover over 1,000 square miles, and we were out looking for him. I don't have a liaison to set and put this on Facebook.
The Sheriff's Office challenges are actually outlined on its website homepage that mentions the county's median household income being at the poverty level, contributing to higher crime rates, and it then goes through the many crimes the agency has to deal with as a tourist town, with a department that has limited space, funding, and staff.
And the annual British Flyer ceremony was held Saturday in Miami. The ceremony honors the Royal Air Force cadets who lost their lives while training in Miami during World War II. The ceremony, including a singing performance and a special guest speaker who gave an audience, some of which came all the way from England. And that's a look at our top stories. Coming up this half hour on the KOAM Morning News. Taylor Swift's Eras Tour isn't slowing down anytime soon.
Plus, we got another look at those showers moving across the area today and the dangerous heat as we head into the afternoon when we come back.
You're watching the KOAM Morning News. We'll be right back.